Leos, welcome to your December 2020 Zodiac Sign reading. Let's get started right away. Make sure you like and subscribe. I say this in almost every video, but I don't read cards in reverse. I just read them how I feel them, whether that's good or bad. But I just read them how I feel like the story needs to go. Okay, when it comes to Leos in December, I'm getting somebody that is almost finally breaking free from something. It's that era when you finally move past something. I'm really excited to see you guys this month because it's telling me that you guys are allowing yourself to close a chapter that needed to be closed for so long now. I sense that, when we go into another fire sign month, especially for fire signs, I feel like things just happen for us sometimes that give us, not us because I'm not a fire sign, but give you guys kind of like this sense of accomplishment. There's this real energy where it's like you guys almost feel like the universe is working with you. So I'm getting two stories. I'm getting someone that has closed a chapter and is ready almost to move forward in a way that's productive and ends up doing that. But I'm also getting someone who is overthinking in a way. And because they're overthinking so much in a way that doesn't allow themselves to see in front of them, when you guys finally move on, and I'm getting the sense that all of you guys are doing almost the same thing, whether that's rising or sun. Because the second group that I'm talking about is almost not allowing themselves to really see what's in front of them. The universe allows them to move on, but it's in a way where it's like the past is still behind them, and they kind of feel almost dragged back into that situation. We get someone who is, instead of being ready and a little scared, we get someone, for the future, we get someone who is ready, but not willing to take it all in. Almost someone that moves on angrily. And when we do that, we get someone who, even if they give all they got to people, it's still not, it almost feels like it's still not enough because you haven't done that for yourself. So there's two different stories, and there's basically two things of just healing patterns and how we're going to move on from this. Let me pick a general card for you guys. Alright, we got the Queen of Cups. Talks about someone who is able to look at the entire situation in a way that is beneficial for her emotions, for me at least. When, by the end of the month, a lot of you guys are feeling this accomplished sense. I'm really feeling two sides of a story right now. So the first group is almost feeling a sense of accomplishments, is sitting behind what they said, what they're doing, and what they have. And it's not in a way of like, I'm showing off. It's in a way of, I'm happy about what I have. Allow yourself to be happy about the things that you have. Because through this kind of mudslide, I'm getting that you guys really do deserve it. We talk about the Page of Swords, and it talks about someone who is efficient in their language, who is able to use what they say and apply it to almost everything. This is communicating with the world around you. And then we go to, the beginning of the month, and it shows someone in a place that they genuinely weren't happy about and weren't in, but were ready to move on. I want to say that, I don't want to say, but I keep going back into this motion of feeling the need to say that, not the need, but almost, it's just, I feel like I should tell you guys that you need to watch out, or that you're going to do something by the end of the month that you need to watch out for, going back into the same patterns. But I'm really not sensing that. I'm sensing a lot of you guys, the people that are communicating right now in a way that they have been working towards, are sitting in these accomplishments in a way that they just hadn't felt the need to before. And then we get the second group. The second group is people that are not able to hear both sides of the story. People that weren't necessarily able to look at other people and see what they had to say before moving forward with them. We get this group that almost is, you're gonna get what you're gonna get from the world, right? Like, whether it's, positive or whether it's super positive for you guys or a lesson that you need to learn, there's the same energy. And I'm sensing that something's going to happen to both groups and all Leos in the middle of the month that's really going to allow you to grow out of the space that you're in. But again, the second group really didn't look at what people had to say. Instead, they kind of hid almost. You could be taking on Aries qualities this month that you don't really necessarily want to. I'm getting a real large feeling from you guys that there's a level of, I don't know, I feel like every time somebody says something, you feel even lower about yourself. And there's a lot of you guys going through that this month. But if we can't look up, and if we can't hear the things that people are trying to tell us, how are we able to clean ourselves up and move on? We get the Queen of Swords for that second group of people, and we get someone who almost knows that they can do better but chooses to move on with anger. Regardless of how we approach people by the end of that month, by the end of December, we really have to be careful of the type of love that we give people, because how you feel on the inside is what energy-wise transfers on to other people. It's almost like, something happened the other night where it's like, I was told that if you speak negatively with water and you drink it, then that negativity, it's almost like it comes back to you. And that's what I'm feeling that this month, that energy with you guys is very, very sensitive and sporadic. And it's almost like chaos, but in a really good way for a lot of you guys, because it's allowing you guys to move on and it's allowing you guys to stand in accomplishments. But also, I'm getting the sense of there needs to be a level of healing done with you guys this month. But this month looks super good, and by the end of the month, you guys, whether you feel like you're the first group or the second, by the end of the month, you're gaining something. And I'm sensing that it does have to do with more materialistic things, but I'm also getting the sense that you gain so much, it's almost like you can give. And yeah, that's what I'm sensing. I hope you guys like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Peace out.